Ready for your sip of black coffee? Let's see if we can make your mind bend. What if reality didn't begin when you open your eyes, but when something looks back? We scroll, we glance, we observe, but we rarely witness. There is a difference between looking and seeing, and somewhere between those exists a passage. You've passed it before, but you just didn't know what it was. Not the physical ones, not the ones that flinch at sunlight or check for notification. I'm referring to the inner eye, the one that doesn't just see what's in front of you, but see directly through it. In occult philosophy, this is known as the eye of spirit, the seer, the part of you that doesn't observe reality, but the part that creates it. So when I say view this, I don't mean with your retinas. I mean for you to summon that part of you that can clairvoyantly see all things. Story time. There was a woman who could never remember her dreams. Not one. She began leaving her phone off at night, placing a mirror beside her bed, and whispering a question before sleep. What part of me wants to remain unseen? One night, she awoke not with a dream, but a memory. A childhood room, a crack in the wall, behind it, an entire space she never explored. The next day, nothing had changed except her. She started to notice patterns, how she spoke before she thought, how she avoided eye contact with certain people, how she blinked faster when she lied to herself. She didn't unlock anything dramatic, but her awareness changed shape. And with that, so did her life. In Hermetic and occult traditions, there is a phrase, as within, so without. What you shape internally, you experience externally. Your perception is not a camera, it is a projector. And the mind? The mind is a hall of doors, some marked, some sealed, and some disguised as walls. The occultists call this the liminal threshold, the space between the known and the unknown, where magic isn't committed in spells, but awareness sharpened to a blade. In psychological terms, it is called the reticular activating system, the brain's filter. Your mind only allows you to see what it agrees to. So here's the question. What are you agreeing to see every day? And even more dangerously, what are you agreeing to ignore? Here is where transformation lives, the act of deliberate seeing. And here's your ritual, simple, but not easy. Take an object that you encounter every day, a mirror, a coffee mug, a screen, and every time you encounter it, pause, breathe, and ask one of these disorientating questions. Is this real or is it a reflection? Am I awake right now or am I drooling within a dream? Is the version of me that sees this the final one? This practice fractures autopilot. It doesn't change the world, it changes the you that meets the world, and that is enough. The secret passage of the mind cannot be found in a temple, at least an external one. It doesn't require incantations, incense, or initiations. It cannot be found in ancient texts or in strange symbols, though they can help. It is here, it is now, in the act of pausing, of noticing, denoticing. Every time you do this, you step outside of consensus reality. You pierce the veil. You become the magician, no longer the subject of the spell. You become the seer. So view this moment, this breath, this question you didn't expect, and you will unlock the version of yourself that you forgot was waiting for you. You don't need to escape the matrix. You need to observe it without flinching. Transformation isn't something you watch happen. It is something that happens as you watch. And will you start to truly see nothing ever looks the same again? Not even you. I'm your host, The Great Raw. This has been your sip of black coffee. And until the next time, dark vibes for life.